Good evening, students, teachers, guests, and parents. Welcome. Mark Twain once said, "The right word may be effective, but no word was ever as effective as a rightly timed pause." Just for a moment, rather than speak, I'd like to pause and ask my fellow classmates to reflect on the last 4 years and everything that's happened. Think about the people you've met, the things you've learned, and the ways you've changed. Our friends, relatives, teachers, and most of all our parents have invested years of their lives to bring us to this moment, to this place in our lives, this rite of passage we call high school graduation. They've given us their best. They've sacrificed the vacations in Hawaii, the nice cars and houses, and the early retirement to pay for our lunches, band camps, clothes, and entertainment. We will not be so ignorant as to throw away the love and care of these people and everything they've given us and done for us. Solomon, reputed to be the wisest man that ever lived, wrote in Proverbs 19:20, "Listen to advice and accept instruction, and in the end you will be wise." Hold fast the most honorable positions in life, that of parents, teachers, or simply good friends. We stand now at the threshold of our adult lives. We've survived through 12 years of cafeteria food, biology labs, lessons about the passive voice, Spanish verb conjugations, and walking around campus trying to find a bathroom that isn't locked. These times will prove, in many ways, to be the easiest part of life. However, now we must prove ourselves. Now is the time for us to stare the world straight in the eye and proclaim, "I am ready." Now is the time to look forward to the future. But let us be careful not to forget the memories and lessons of the past. Consider the baby eagle. It lives for a time in the safety and protection of its parents' eyrie. The fledgling is soft and innocent, shielded and fed by its mother and father. There comes a time, however, when that baby eagle must spread its own wings and fly. It is the same for us. We have lived under the protection and guiding wing of both our families and our schools. Now, though, we must move on. Now is that time. Now is the time for us to spread our wings and soar with the eagles. Let us not be satisfied to simply roost with the pigeons. What matters is where we choose to fly and what we choose to do with our lives. What distant peaks will we set our eyes upon? What faraway shores will we choose to circle high above? I hope sincerely that you, the graduating class of the year 2000, will choose lives filled with love, hope, peace, and happiness. Thank you, and may God bless you.
High school is over for the class of 2000. The memories of grade school slip further into the past as adulthood races to meet us. Unfortunately, as we grow older, we're forced to let go of some grade school traditions. One such tradition that I wish would continue is recess. There is nothing better than racing out to the playground for 20 blissful minutes of playing jump rope and swinging on the monkey bars. Recess made school fun. It encouraged the outrageous possibility that school was a place where you could learn and enjoy yourself. However, at some point it was decided that we had become too old for tag and jump rope. And it was around this time that school took a turn for the worse. The monkey bars disappeared and were replaced with finals and GPAs. School is no longer a place for show and tell and story time. It is a place for presentations and book reports. We come to school every day, and every day we sit down at our desks, and for 6 hours we try our best to learn and retain the mountains of information we have been given. However, sometimes we misuse grades as a way of measuring who we are, and sometimes this discourages us and leads us to be more interested in what time the class is over, rather than in what is being taught. Yet we know knowledge is a wonderful thing, and we know that gaining knowledge is a wonderful experience. We know that learning is more important than grades and awards, and that it is a way for us to grow and become strong, intelligent people. High school is over for the class of 2000, but I would like to encourage all of us to continue to learn new things and explore new ideas, regardless of where our lives may take us. Education is a lifelong journey that does not stop when the bell rings. Education and learning are to be enjoyed. If I could wish for one thing for the graduating class, it would be for us to rediscover that joy and to remember that there are still monkey bars and jump ropes in the world, and we will never be too old to use them.
Buenas noches. Mi nombre es Julia Bowles. Good evening. My name is Julie Bowles, the principal of this great school, Tempe High School. A place of history, tradition, culture, ethnicities, and family. Let me add my welcome to Joseph's and Mary's. I thank you all for your attendance and your assistance in honoring our graduates this evening. At this time, I would like to introduce the people on our front platform. Representing our district and awarding diplomas this evening is our superintendent, Dr. James Buchanan, Governing Board President, Mr. Richard Foreman, and our own administrators at Tempe High School, Dr. Carrie Jo Davis, Mr. Julio Freri, and Mr. Scott Lang. Other guests will be introduced in just a moment. Also joining us this evening at our invitation is the former principal, my good friend, and associate superintendent of the Tempe Union High School District, Mr. Vic Sanchez. Mr. Sanchez is retiring this year, and it only seemed fit that his last graduation be with us at Tempe High. He has been my good friend and mentor for many years. Vic, thank you for all that you have done for us, the staff, the students, and the community. We wish you the best in your retirement. Additionally this evening, I would like to congratulate Mr. Gary Mossman, would you please stand, and Miss Brian Ferd on their very deserved retirements from education. Thank you, Gary and Brian, for your many years of service to our students. Brian, a special thanks to you for your educational leadership that you have shown for many years to this school. Also moving from us this year is a very special person, Mr. Scott Lang. Scott has entertained us for over 9 years, with everything from his role as band director to his recent position as assistant principal. Scott has decided that his heart is really in the classroom with music, and he will be taking over the band program at one of our sister schools. His spirit, energy, and enthusiasm will be greatly missed by all. Scott, best of luck to you in your new endeavor. I will miss you. The Tempe Union High School District has always been noted for the high quality of its teaching and its classified staff. In an effort to further promote excellence in our schools, the Governing Board has established a program to recognize the outstanding contribution of staff members. The Award of Excellence is presented to 2 classified members and 2 certified each year. Mr. Richard Foreman and Mr. Vic Sanchez will present these awards.
It's a very great honor as your governing board president to have this unique opportunity to recognize outstanding employees that are so important to the success of our children. Our first award tonight, it is one of great pleasure that we present to one of our outstanding classified employees, a teaching assistant for our special education department. Would you please join me in applauding Suzanne Goldstein. Suzanne is more than an assistant. She's the department chair, Mr. Torres' right arm. Obviously highly respected by her peers, students, and parents. Words that describe Suzanne, wonderful, energetic, diligent, and intelligent, are often used to describe her in life and at our school. Suzanne takes initiative to do whatever it takes to get the job done, no matter what the job. Most of all, every day is a good day if you ask Suzanne. And when someone asks her, "How are you doing?" she always has the same sincere reply. "Today is a great day." Congratulations, Suzanne. Well-deserved award for a true blue buffalo.
Thank you.
Our second award tonight is being given to another very special human being that has helped make this campus the beautiful place that it is. Our second award goes to Mr. Stuart Arada. He's shy. Stuart has had the impossible job from our point of view for the past several years and for the next 2 to come, of trying to keep everything in order as the campus goes through such major renovations. With the onset of this massive construction and all the obstacles that is involved with a campus that is still running, with a school full of teachers and students, Stuart manages to keep us afloat. This year alone, he has managed to move many classrooms, tons of new furniture, new computers, fitness center equipment, and much more. Adaptiveness and flexibility don't begin to describe Stuart. He, like Suzanne, is a do-what-it-takes individual. Stuart not only takes the initiative to step up to the plate when needed, he expertly guides his extensive staff to do the same thing, and we honor them tonight too. Together, they have all made this a better place to be at Tempe High. Please join me again in congratulating Stuart Harada, his classified staff, outstanding employee. Now I'll turn this over to a stranger to you all, Vic Sanchez.
It really is with great pride and deep respect that I'm here tonight. It was a real honor to be invited back for my last graduation. Moving to our certified awards, tonight we will honor Mr. Dave Denai. Dave is the technology director for the entire school. As times have changed in our technological world, so have schools. Only a few years ago, campuses were fortunate to have a few computers. Today, Tempe High houses well over 200 computers. This volume of computers takes a lot of work. Mr. Denai has made Tempe High his second home. It's not uncommon to find him here early in the morning, all day long, late at night. He's most definitely the behind-the-scenes kinds of a person. He's a quiet hero of this school. Please offer a round of congratulations to Dave Denai, our very own Mr. Tempe High. Our last award this evening goes to Ms. Liz Stone. Liz is one of those special human beings who hold their expectations high but carefully guides each student so they can reach those high goals. Just in the last 2 years, Liz has created and grown a substantial human anatomy and physiology course for our junior and senior students. These students can receive college-level credit and excel under her guidance. Liz encourages, sets an ambitious pace, creates a challenging environment, and cares about each and every one of her students. Ms. Stone, congratulations to you, and thank you for what you have done for the students at Tempe High.
Good evening. If you could please with me welcome Dr. Buchanan, Mr. Sanchez, the faculty, the parents, and the students. I would also like to extend my congratulations to the graduates of the year 2000. We've made it this far, and now we look toward the years to come. But what advantages do these students hold for the future? At the ceremony this evening, I would like to speak about one of the most important gifts that Tempe High School has bestowed upon its students, cultural diversity. Throughout the last century, our nation has become more and more culturally mixed. What before was a country of a few selectively grouped Native Americans and European immigrants has become one of the most diverse nations in the world. And as we continue to develop as a free nation, the difference of races and religions will only continue to grow richer. We have entered into the age of a global community, and being prepared for this change will prove to be vital to the future successes of the graduating class. Now, though it is often overlooked, the high school experience not only provides students with an academic education, but social education. Students receive important life skills from different interactions and experiences throughout high school. Even though both social and academic training are important, the time officially allotted to be social, a very limited 5-minute passing period between classes, a very short cramped lunch, and extracurricular activities, cannot compare with the 5 50-minute class periods where structured academic learning takes place. Though these learnings are approached a little differently, we must remember the undeniable influence that social interaction will have on our lives. As if it were a type of academic study, being social teaches us the principles of understanding, tolerance, compassion, and enrichment. We find that these principles are just as important as reading, writing, and arithmetic. And so, just as there might be differing levels of a math course, we at Tempe High have differing levels of social education we have gone throughout high school. The most basic level is exposure to and comprehension of unfamiliar peoples and ideas. It is important to come in contact with people from different places and with different beliefs. With enough exposure comes tolerance. We learn to tolerate new peoples and ideas and be fair towards those opinions and practices that differ from our own. Compassion comes when, even though we have differences, we can relate to others' situations. We must not only sympathize with these differences, but take interest in learning more about them, which further enriches our lives with different cultural perspectives. And so one may establish the social education hierarchy. Understanding leads to tolerance, tolerance leads to compassion, and compassion leads to personal enrichment. With the good fortune of having such a culturally diverse student body and teachers that care to expose us to new views, we, the Tempe High School graduating class, should show our gratitude for the environment in which we have received our education. Be mindful not to take this advantage for granted, for not all schools have cultural resources to draw such a rich student body. Look around. There's so many different people that grace this campus. Not every school has this diversity, but Tempe High does. In the right hands, diversity can be our greatest asset. So as our nation's population becomes more diverse and we establish a global community, the students of Tempe High will be well prepared to meet the potentially beneficial changes. In closing, I would like to ask that the graduating class of the year 2000 cherish the diversity that makes up our campus, our teachers, our students, and our community. I would also like to thank the teachers and parents who, directly or indirectly, supported the diversity that makes up our school. They have effectively placed the gift of diversity in the right hands, in the hands of the class of 2000. Once again, congratulations and good luck on all future endeavors.
Ann Simonson.
Justin Randall Stoker.
Catherine Jane Smith.
Nina Colleen Tallman.
Crystal Renee Smith.
Griselin Marie Tanjutko.
Sonia Sobo.
Sean Michael Anthony Tello.
David Muller Torres.
Joshua James Thomas.
Ignacio Alvarez Vira.
Tanika Lavette Thomas.
Tony Lee Ortega Villa.
Felicia Latoya Thompson.
Ricky G. Villalobos.
Garnett C. Williams Jr.
Victoria Lynn Bold.
Stefan A.K. Wills.
Sarah Ann Wallace.
Derek Jensen Winters.
Adam S. Welker.
Shonda Lee Winward.
Jennifer Ann West.
Jared Mafu Wolfgram.
Amy M. Watley.
Anis Worko.
Larae Dion White.
Jessica Marie Worthington.
Candace M. Yazzie.
Amanda Wright.
Shantae Shunay Young.
Michael Yakovazi.
Christy Lee Zanzi.
Janica Wright.
Please stand for the alma mater. Please be seated.